very laid back.
Oh, they're all a bunch of bastards, actually. They don't want to do this. Come on, guys.
So when did you guys decide to continue?
What's that?
When did you guys decide to continue?
After the first like 4 or 5 months. It's kind of, just came from a purely selfish act because we realised there's still 3 people left in the band, and I suppose we had to start looking after each other. I suppose really when it became imminent that nothing was gonna happen.
What's the response been from going from a 4-piece to a 3-piece? Has there been any flack, or has it been mostly positive?
I think people miss Richie because he was such a physical presence on stage. We really missed him on stage as well because he was so visual. I mean, musically he was so pissed it didn't really matter anyway, but visually it's a great loss.
How are you feeling about playing? I'm sorry, Craig from CJSR. How like, as far as playing as a 3-piece, how are you guys feeling? Are you comfortable with it?
Now and again feels very unsymmetrical now and again. Like we've stated before, it's just like things when we find it harder are more personal rather than professional. But of course, yeah, I feel my bone structure flagging under the pressure, expectant pressure now and again.
I get a bit sick of looking at James all the time. He gets a bit sick of looking at me, I think.
But getting by.
I find there's a lot of fans, old fans, who are angry about your decision to continue.
No, it's a very visible minority of people, which kind of, I suppose, the enemy call Richie files kind of thing. And they make themselves very visible, and they kind of chuck around words like betrayal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people have been pretty supportive at the end of the day, to be honest. And I've since released Design for Life, a lot of people that bought that record are not really aware of our history. A lot of those people thought it was our first single, so it's been a bit easier than I thought it would be.
Question. How's it working with Mike Hedges?
It's probably the best producer we ever worked with.
Really?
Just like real old school producer. Kind of, BBC kind of chap.
He didn't really do much, he just created the environment, for us to be good. Nice food, good TV. Like him better than a Ringa?
It's just different.
I do.
Yeah, no, Dave's more personal friend kind of thing. So it's really hard to judge Dave personally.
He's got a bit of a bad hairdo.
Yeah, he's got a bit. Still got too much metal in him, so. No, but Dave's a lovely chap. Mike's more of a kind of somebody that you can respect.
He's an uproar band, Jim, that's why.
Is he? All right. Yeah. No, the best thing about Mike Hedges is he respects. He always entertains all your ideas. He's the first producer we've ever met who kind of entertained all of our ideas, basically.
Yeah. I asked you before, but how was it working with the Uproar anyway? Did you like the producing?
Just really enjoyed it because they were completely. I did it and enjoyed it because it was a completely different experience. As in comparison to working, with our band.
Just wanted to get rid of us.
It's just like they were just completely different people to us, and it's just a nice change. I just really like this song. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Is that something you're going to pursue later on?
Not really, no.
No?
The only feature I see is Preaching Preacher.
You're opening up for Oasis. Is that part of a larger plan to break you into America?
Well, the first time we come to America is such an utter disaster that I don't think anyone's got any ideas of breaking us. It's just the fact that we're here after 4.5 years of not coming here, it's just a relief to come here. outside for now.
His success rate in America is breaking America. Before Nicky, because some fans seem to like, some British fans have like given up on the possibility though. Just want to stay focused on UK, Europe, and maybe Japan as well. Just to up on a big, larger market.
When we were younger, I think it's every sort of the young British person's dream to conquer America. It's a bit of an old empire thing, but I think you realise it's just too big and it's just got down to that marketing and formatting and all that kind of stuff. It's not like in Britain where you can get on the cover of the Enemy just by being cool. You've got to do loads of gigs and stuff.
Are you willing to work hard to break yourself into America?
We're doing this tour. This is our book already. So no, it's just we just came because we got the chance. But I suppose where we see it, even if we just remotely just created a fan base, that would be enough for us. To be honest, we haven't got any kind of delusions of grandeur anymore about breaking America.
I mean, we played to 120,000 people with Oasis, but to be honest with you, it was more fun playing to 150 people in Montreal last night because they were just more appreciative and they were there to see us, you know. So it doesn't matter how many people turn up. It's nice to connect with people who like it.
Do you find that the festival's sort of environment sort of detracts from the actual gigging performance and playing festival shows?
Yeah, because like best thing about just playing in auditorium, it's just like it's an air of mystery, you know. You've got light show, etc. Play festivals and stuff. Just like you lose all your cloaking devices. You're just three blokes up on stage playing a plank of wood. Whereas if you do your own show, you've got a light show, you know. So when you play a festival, you just lose any sense of mystique whatsoever.
So you put away the eyeliner for good now then?
Oh no, I still dabble in a bit of eyeliner.
Only ever water marks. I look like a complete crank.
I guess as far as the mixing by the Chemical Brothers, whose idea was that? Was it yours or?
It's pretty much between me and Nick, I think, really. And we knew that I really liked a lot of their records, but one of their first singles about 2.5 years ago. And we knew that they played some of our records and stuff. It just came around, you know. There was no grand master plan. There wasn't an appointed meeting where we said, Chemical Brothers will remix their Preachers, you know. It just kind of came around because gradually he realised that they liked us and I really liked them. That was that, and I went to their club all the time. So
Anyone who likes us gets a job. There's not many of us.
So, we just seized the opportunity with relish.
Touring England, it's in Europe, it's a little bit different. It's not quite the same long grind. How much different is coming out here, being stuck with each other for longer periods of time, and plays, is it difficult for you, or is it touring?
The only difficult thing is it's two things. I think it's just the television. Television is really bad in America and Canada. Which is no big deal, but we're big TV people. And the other bad thing is that even if you're having a bad day in Britain and you're touring there, at least you've got the respite of actually knowing people are going to like you at the end of the night. And it's just we've always been quite narcissistic about things, and if you haven't got that guarantee that people are going to like you at the end of the night, then it's tougher going, I suppose.
We don't have any problems with each other because we know each other since we were 5, and we just know when to leave each other alone. That's why Sean's gone shopping at the moment.
Do you guys have any side projects or solo projects?
No. Next dabbling in screenwriting and all that.
Well, that's nothing to do with the band.
No. B-side side projects. Yeah.
Elaborate on it.
No, not really.
Bits and pieces. Screenplays.
Seems like the brainy one.
I'm the only one who can write.
Yeah, spell.
What do you want to do with the screenplay?
film.
You want to see them come to life or
Oh yeah, one day. I'd like to make a film about us one day. Very good work.
So do you guys feel you have something to prove with this album?
It's a certain like reaffirmation about three people, I suppose, instead of four. Like I said, you know, earlier on, you know, at the end of the day, we had to start thinking about ourselves as three people rather than four. Because it's quite obvious that's how I think at what point things have arrived. So like, I suppose the three people go to same to ourselves. But at the end of the day, it's still, on the album, it's still the four elements of what traditionally makes up a Manic Street Preachers album is still on there. So Richie's lyrics, so Nick's lyrics, so me and Sean writing music. So I think at the end of the day, that question would be more appropriate on a next album if there was one.
The hardest thing to prove is that we just haven't got an image anymore, you know. From our days of dressing in army gear or wearing makeup and etc. It's just difficult now because we're just three.